Welcome back, guys. You might have noticed I got a new camera. Very excited. Got the DSLR up and running finally. I hope I'm in focus. Probably got a little bit of fiddling about to fully maximize the potential, but I'm very excited. More importantly, I'm really excited to get back into some Deadly Premonition. It's been a few weeks. Where we left off was at the end of the lumber mill, or the timber yard. Same thing, I guess. Very weird. It was this long, really long portion of the game where I definitely didn't get tilted or frustrated by quick time events at all. We learnt that the killer who we are seeking, the killer who we're looking for, had a reverse peace sign on their back. We also ran into the raincoat Axeman, who kind of a weird antagonist. Sort of seems to taunt you sometimes and tries to kill you sometimes. And I think it came out at the end of the episode that the town have a fear of people with raincoats. There's some kind of superstition going through town. Hopefully we'll find out more about that. Loving the character of the game. Loving York Morgan, loving being Zach, loving some of the interactions, some of the weird off-the-wall eccentricity of the whole game experience. Not loving all the mechanics. There's some terribly implemented game design going on, but it kind of works somehow. Very excited to see where this goes. I'm sure there's plenty of twists and turns. I think we're still very early in the game. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of that schmick content from yours truly. I release videos every week. I got a podcast called Content. I got a Twitch channel. I got all these things. Check the links in the description. Thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Let's get into this shit, huh? Oh, by the way, last thing. This here, I see it. I know you see it. It's not what you think it is. Not what you think it is. It's actually been here for a very long time, but the cam I was using didn't catch it because we got a better quality cam. It's candle wax. Swear to God. Swear to God. Let's play.
Welcome back, everyone.
Thomas. Agent Morgan, it's past 2100. Let's meet up again at the community center tomorrow. I haven't been sleeping much since this all started, to be honest. I'm exhausted.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
I'll make arrangements for people to gather between 1500 and 1700. I'll try and get as many people as I can to come, so don't be late. Okay? Don't be late.
I'll be there.
Wait, what time did she say? I forgot already.
The community center's on the south side. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks, Thomas.
Well then, see you tomorrow.
Okay, so I think they said 7 a.m. maybe. Let's drive. Let's hear what hold on. Let's hear what York has to say.
Now, Joel Gray's daughter is, of course, that's right, Jennifer Gray. You know that, right, Zach?
Yes.
Jennifer Gray. She's in one of my most favorite movies.
My most favorite?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. 1986, directed by John Hughes. Huh, that one was so 80s.
Tell me how.
Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know.
True.
But you really do like those cheerful movies.
Correct.
We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we?
We loved them.
Club and Pretty in Pink. St. Elmo's Fire, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yo, Fast Times is good.
That one was in 1982, directed by Amy Hecker.
Sean Penn, I believe.
That's an impressive film. You've got Sean Penn in
Boom.
the lead,
Boom.
Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates, not to mention Nicolas Cage and Forrest Whitaker were in it too.
Wow, Nicolas Cage? I can't remember that.
And the script were written by Cameron Crowe. How could that
and
not
Forrest
be a great
Whitaker.
film?
Do you remember, Zach?
When that movie ended,
Part of it.
the last words at the end was from an arcade game. That's right, it was from Missile Command. It stuck in my head for a while. The memories. I feel like I have a lot of movies to catch up on.
Me and you both.
Let's just hope we can get to the end of this case soon. Then maybe we can catch up on a few.
So that's
Give
your...
some thought about what movie you want to see next, Zach.
Well, not sure, York. I kind of want to watch Gladiator again. That's a good movie. It's not really York Morgan style of movie, though. Let's be honest. It's a little too... I think the production value is a little too high for York. Let's go through this creepy tunnel. Talk to me, York.
Okay, Zach. I've been thinking about what movie I'd like to watch next.
Yeah.
And finally I've made a decision.
It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie.
It is. I hope it's
Put a lot
Under
of thought into
Siege
this,
with Steven
and I'm
Seagal.
sure you'll agree with me.
Okay.
1975. Directed by Steven Spielberg.
I'm gonna have to admit, I've never
himself.
seen it. Never seen it.
The grandfather of panic movies. Set in a small town in Massachusetts.
Okay.
That movie made me stay away from the beach for years.
And Jaws did that
I was
to me.
always afraid that a hand might come floating up. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Sort of.
It's Jaws.
Aha.
The underwater camera work accompanied by that John Williams music. I'd never been that scared by a movie before. But the best thing about it is that it isn't just another panic movie. The mayor who won't close the beach even when there are so many victims. Chief Brody putting the citizens' lives above all else. The film gave a lot of time to the dispute and friction between them. It certainly had a lot of messages for a 2-hour film. That's probably another reason why it was such a record-breaking hit. One of my regrets in life is that I didn't see it at the movie theater. I guess I was still just a child back then. But still, I wanted to taste that terror in real time.
That reminds me, Zach. Did you know this one?
Jaws also appears in another movie that was produced by Spielberg. The second Back to the Future.
That's a good one.
It was directed by Robert Zemeckis, who later made Forrest Gump. That's also a masterpiece, of course, but we'll discuss that another time.
Okay.
So the scene where Jaws appears is right after Marty McFly goes 30 years into the future. He passes by a movie theater and is attacked by a holographic shark.
Huh.
Marty is shocked, of course, but looking closer, he sees the words, Jaws Part 19.
Huh.
The director is credited as Steven Spielberg Jr.
That's cute.
In reality, there were actually only 4 Jaws movies. It was still a great joke. 30 years from 1985 would be 2015.
A few years ago.
We'll be there pretty soon.
We're already there.
I wonder what life would be like by then, Zach.
Awesome. So what I was gonna say was, I thought he meant the film was called 1975, but he was actually talking about Jaws. So, I have seen that. I know, we're nearly there. Calm down. Alright. Oh, hello. Thought it was going to be that dude from before.
Oh, I've never seen you here before. You in
Nor
town
are
to
you.
see some sights?
Gina the Rose. Alright.
What's your name?
I'm Gina. Folks call me the Rose.
I'm Gina.
I'm Francis York Morgan, FBI Special Agent.
Call me York.
I'm investigating the death of Anna Graham.
FBI? Wow, how cool. And, oh, I like that scar.
Ooh.
Do you have any info on Anna or any suspicious individuals?
Ugh, I hate that complex stuff. Let's have a more simple conversation.
Such as?
Simple.
Yeah. Do you want gas or not?
Yes. Please.
Uh-huh.
No comment. Still no comment. Still no comment. How lewd. Thank ya. I'm just gonna finish, guys. Right on time. Oh, I'll come again. Terrible. Terrible stuff. Alright, so I had to change to these earbuds because those cans hurt my ears after a while. But we've made it. We have made it.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach?
Wait, is this not our hotel?
It's going to get fun.
I thought this is our hotel. Alright, let's check this out anyhow. It is. Hello, Polly. Oh, your boy's hungry. Yes. Good call. Good call. I can feed you. Don't worry about it. I got you. A cracker. Perhaps another one. Some smoked salmon. Yum yum. And a little lollipop. Or two. Breakfast of champions, am I right? It's time to get changed, by the way. I'm ready for a new look. New look for York. Workaholic? Or crimson? I kinda like the look at this this crimson one. Let's try this out. Sometimes it's good to change image. Heard it here first. Extra for trendy clothes. Look at our boy. Look at him. Looking dapper. Looking fly. Looking suave. Looking stylish. Oh, what? Jack and Gina? Pull over. Pull over. Speak to Jack and Gina, whoever the fuck they are.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today.
Oh, it's the gas station couple. Listen to what you gotta say, but I ain't paying you anything for it. I think Gina might be sleeping around on you, Jack. I'm getting all excited about this town meeting. I think it might turn into some more. Oh, she wants it to turn into a town adventure. Who is this suspect? Guy looks like a tunnel snake.
So, you're the talk of the town.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
The name's Keith. A pleasure meeting you, York. Sure is a big scar. It's bigger than I thought it would be.
So, Keith, I have a couple of questions
Keith.
about the incident.
Huh? Sure, fire away, man.
Did you know Anna Graham?
Yeah, of course, man.
Man.
Poor little Anna. She was such a nice girl. I mean, what kind of sicko would do that to her?
I don't know, man.
Here to catch that sicko. Listen, even the smallest piece of information might be useful.
Why
to
you
me.
drive around us?
If there's anything you noticed or want to let me know, contact me.
Okay, will do, bro. You got my cooperation, FBI.
No worries, bro.
I'll be frequenting your store during my stay here, so I'll see you around.
Sure thing, bro. We got what you need.
All
so
right,
drop in
man.
anytime.
Whoa. Radical, bro. Who's this suspect? Hello?
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Lily Ingram.
Oh, I got your
My
card.
husband owns a convenience store, and we have 2 sons.
All right, easy with the horn.
I like to think that I'm just a regular wife in a regular family.
Wait, that guy
Aside from the point that our sons were the first witnesses to the crime scene.
You seem pretty calm considering their involvement in such a big murder case.
the guy we just spoke to?
You think so? I'm glad to hear that.
Anyway, if I looked all bleak and gloomy, I think it would hurt our business.
Agent Morgan, about that scar.
Yes.
Lily, please don't call me that. Call me York if you can. People have been calling me York for a long time.
You're a silly one.
What?
No, not at all. I'm just a regular special agent.
What? What is dialogue?
So what were you about to say, Lily?
Huh?
About my scar?
Lily?
I'm sorry. I seem to have forgotten. It's because you said something silly.
I see.
What?
Well, if you remember anything important, just let me know.
What was
I
silly?
will.
Who's honking?
I'll probably be making use of your store during my stay here, so I'll see you from time to time.
Okay, I'll see you soon then.
Oh my god, stop with the honking. Wait, she was honking? I'm gonna arrest both of them. I'm a little sus on her, honestly. I feel like she might have been in on it. Oh, sorry, Keith. Sorry, Keith. It's an emergency. I gotta get there before you. Oh my goodness. So York's the talk of the town. Everyone wants to know where his scar came from. Everyone wants to know what his announcement's gonna be. Seems like everyone kind of wants to bone him as well. Am I right? Want to take York to the bone zone. Who's this fetcher? A suspect, eh? Oh, Mr. Suspect. I'll just, don't mind me, just observing the way you drive. Go on ahead. Oh! I want to see how this guy acts when being observed. Well, his wheels are doing some weird stuff. His tires seem to be clipping through the earth. Oh. Where's my handbrake? Oh! I think I killed Harry, guys. Oh, shit. At least we're on time. Harry may have died. Alright. Oh my god, guys. Okay. Finally. The plot moves forth.
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
God damn it, York. Okay. Michael and Harry, this is the mysterious capitalist, right? He does not want to talk to us. Is that because we ran him over? Everyone's waiting. Let's go to the community center. Motherfucker. Guys. This game's being really annoying. Alright, let's speak to this mysterious suspect. Billy Ray Cyrus over here. It's interesting to note that as we wait in here, Detective York Morgan's heart rate is slowly increasing, as if he finds a kind of sick thrill being concealed in this box, being in storage. If he were to spend more than 10 minutes in the storage box, his heart might explode. from the excitement. So we should get out now, or it causes too much strain. Beautiful little heart. This is terrible because there's just nothing I can do. This is extremely poor game design. And look, I should admit, I've never made a game. And if I did, it wouldn't be this good. But we can't just go there. Come on now. Oh my god. Unbelievable.
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
Running round in circles around the well. We're running round in circles because what the hell? We're running round in circles and when will we stop? We're running round in circles because we are a cop. Running round in circles because our name is York. Running round in circles. Don't step on the fork. Running round in circles because what is there? Running round in circles. Look at Yorkie's hair. Running round in circles, running round in circles, running round in circles. Dip it, dip it, dip it, dip it. In the year 2021, there was a detective who wished to address a town. The town was Greenvale. The detective was York Morgan. Now, for some reason, and investigators still have not to this day determined why, he had to wait a very, very long time. It was the most important thing that had happened in the town since the murder of Anna. Everybody's been talking about this man, York Morgan. And still, crickets. Nothing. Silence. He came 1 hour early, in the hopes he would get a chance to prepare, perhaps drink a coffee, eat a donut. Yet, he was not allowed. Some say it was the local bureaucracy that created too many hoops to jump through and red tape carve his way through en route to the community center. Others say that it was just poor game design. Oh, that was a fucking trial. That was an ordeal.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. The clock tower is impressive too.
Certainly is, York. Don't know who unlocked it. If they were inside, they could have just let us in, right? Just saying. Just saying. Okay.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school.
What were you doing?
I'm not some tree in the wind this time either.
Ah, I see.
That was a tough role. That was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
There's those red branches.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Okay.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham.
Yes.
Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl, and to bring the one responsible to justice.
Gonna get weird? I feel like he's gonna say something weird, right?
Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents.
Okay.
Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please, guide your children away from such places.
Wow, they actually have the
costs.
photo of her on the tree there. I feel like that would be
Secondly,
a bad
avoid
move.
going out when it is raining.
It's public.
Now, I've heard the folklore story of the raincoat killer.
Yes.
There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
So who's this? Someone just rocked up. Ooh, it's the lady with the heels. Art gallery lady, right? Carol McLean, bar owner and singer. Okay, I was wrong.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Ooh. Oh, right, because he was crying at the start at the bar. At his sister's bar. Makes sense.
Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Okay. Rather uneventful. Look at that frame rate. Oh my fucking god. Does he have an announcement of his own to make?
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt. When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret.
There's the rhyme.
So says Mr. Stewart.
Trying to spread his poetry throughout the land. Bit of a hack, if you ask me.
Sure knows how to steal thunder.
Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Let's. Georgie.
Agent Morgan, here's your chance to get to know some of the townsfolk. Don't let it go to waste.
Okay. It's Georgie. Let's speak to, the mysterious poet.
Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain.
Purple fog.
Find out why the town is soiled.
Here's with rain.
Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time. It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be. Informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
It would appear so.
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know.
Damn, got him.
We can force you to talk, you know.
Oh god, another poem approaches.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations.
Premonitions, investigations.
So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning.
Could have done like premonition, demolition.
Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
Retrovision. Well in prison. Go ahead and listen. I don't know. Just some suggestions. No relation to the case, I'd figure. Why? How do you know these things? Emily.
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
Oh. Okay. Well, it appears, Emily, that there was one person I could question in the entirety of town. Well, maybe we could speak to Thomas about his sister.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing?
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
I'm still in shock.
What if it was you, though? Show me your
Thomas,
back.
I forgot to ask.
Yeah.
You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Good.
Tattoo? I do, actually.
Ooh.
But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What? Now? Here?
On stage, baby.
Yes, please. This is vital for our investigation.
Okay. If it's gonna help you any.
Show me that back. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that...
Did it tell you anything?
Didn't show me his back?
It told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
He has a G on his back, huh?
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach. A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center.
Thank you for informing me.
We got that done, but
York.
We've all been through the 80s.
Indeed. All right. So Thomas is not the killer. So we waited for literally an hour of real time to be able to come for this meeting. And we can't even speak to anyone except for the police officers that we were already in the company of. What the fuck? Maybe they're out here? Okay, maybe there's more out here. Ah, okay. Better. Here's Usher. And Fiona, Freckly Fiona.
Agent York, you make any progress?
Not really.
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usher, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Who's Sally?
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
Okay, next port of call.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
And you show me your back.
You should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Doesn't want to see the back. Okay. Fiona.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
A little bit.
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too.
I bet.
Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo. But I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day. But I do.
Is this a romance?
He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future.
Is this a romance?
You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man.
Ooh.
He has a really big house over by the lake.
Ooh.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
I mean, he's flexing it a little bit. What? He's got the chain and the... What the fuck? Okay, so York does this, but Usher does one of these. Kindred spirits? So weird. Okay. Who's... Alright, we got a suspect over here. This. Vet.
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
Yeah. The general. Alright.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Yes.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right.
That was polite.
Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
I thought he did an okay job asking. What the fuck?
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
I'm not entirely sure, but I'll take your word for it, York. So, here's a little inconsistency, a little odd nuance. York Morgan seems to think that the Raincoat Killer is a copycat and not a real thing. But he clearly fought 300 zombies and has told no one about it, still. Not so sure what to make of that. Who's this?
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia, Nick's wife.
Olivia Cormack.
Anna worked at your husband's diner, right? What kind of girl was she?
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard.
I've noticed.
Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
So you don't believe in monsters, York? What about the zombies, bro? What the fuck, man? Okay, so, but that's interesting, though. Anna has some kind of connection then to the rain and the Raincoat Killer. She might have been part of like a weird rain cult or something. Speak to presumably Nick.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna
Sulky.
Graham.
Surly.
Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
Sus.
You're sure?
I bet he was.
Sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
I bet he was banging her. I bet he didn't kill her, but I bet he was banging her. That's my theory. My theory. Yo, Keith's over here just having a good old time.
Hey, York, you were rocking it large up there.
Really?
Was I? I haven't been on stage like that since elementary school.
You made me think, man, like, things can't go on like this. We need, like, some action or something.
Totally right,
bro. I was pretty
bro.
psyched up, you know, before you got on stage. I was like, dude, a real psycho in town. Pretty sweet gig. But now, I mean, dude, that lunatic could be any one of us, man.
Oh my God,
I don't want to think of that whack job coming after my family. Makes me shudder all over, man. It was way too heavy. You'll catch him.
That's
right,
pretty
FBI?
sick, man.
Of course. But you need to be able to take care of those you love too.
You're right, man. Right on the level. I need to do what's right for my family, man. You lit my soul, man. Thanks, FBI.
Right on, bro. All right, well, that guy's deranged. But, oh, Jim. What's up, Jim?
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
Creepy as always.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
Sense a little bit of fanaticism.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I?
Little fanaticism here.
I have to in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Yeah, but still a little bit of fanaticism I've noticed there, York. I'd be keeping my eye on Jim. He might be close to the top of my list right now. Here's Jack and Gina. Let's see if Gina wants to use some innuendo.
Hello again, Agent York. How are you?
Good,
Better
thanks.
now.
And you?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you have any information that could help me out?
Information? Sounds difficult and not my kind of conversation. Anyways, you should come by the gas stand again. I'll give you the best service in town.
Zach, perhaps you can tell me. Why did she bother coming here?
I think it was to check you out, York. And make her husband, Jack, jealous. Let's speak to him, by the way.
I've nothing to say to you.
I haven't asked you anything yet, Jack.
Shut it! I might open up if you introduce me to, I don't know, a Ben Franklin or two.
Oh, what a creature. Guess there's always someone like him in every town.
Yep. Alright. Take it easy. What is going on here? You. York's face. He's tilted.
Oh my pot is getting cold.
Oh no. Roaming Sigourney, the pot lady.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Oh,
Sigourney. Okay.
I know who she is.
Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
It's in the pot.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
Yes, indeed. But also she's completely ripped off the log woman from Twin Peaks. But that's okay, because this is a nice tribute to Twin Peaks. The log woman is, well, you can imagine what she is. If you haven't seen Twin Peaks. Get a bit of that honor. And then speak with young Polly.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
He's an
Really?
impressive specimen in general.
Thank you,
I would
Polly.
suggest.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested.
York's bored.
But I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh,
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern
nothing.
are dead by Tom
One
Stoppard.
more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your favorite
That
play?
face.
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready.
Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
Zach, I think she could embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my question, Zach. Amazing.
Very skilled. So, York's not really putting anyone to the screws here. Let's speak to this gentleman. I think this might be the last suspect out here. We haven't seen him before. Nice snakeskin pants, by the way.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear.
Ah, you've been closed.
People around here call me the gunsmith.
Alright, alright.
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
Okay.
I hope so.
What? Here's what I've got. Oh, he's selling stuff. Interesting. I think I actually have a submachine gun. Interesting to point out that the submachine gun has a very low attack rating. Okay. I might buy some bullets. Yep. Seems like a good choice. We've already got the gun. Maybe a single lollipop.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it.
All right.
The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
Open from 8 p.m. till 6 a.m.? What in the fuck? Sounds so weird. Also, this guy is not high up my list of suspects simply because he's the gun guy and it was like a knifey kill. Oh, Carol. Hello. There you are. Cigarette buddies.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face.
always having fun.
Oh,
Everyone
to be
looked
an
at her
airhead.
and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest, a goddess.
Fuck? Why did you just bounce like that? Oh, because she's probably was there and she didn't like that. That brought up too much for her. Okay, okay. Give me those ciggies. Ah, damn it. Let's speak to these guys. Cowboys. Billy Ray Cyrus and some other dude.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Nice hat.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
Quint Dunn, Darts Bar employee.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you.
Take it easy.
I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point.
Guy's got a carrot up his ass.
Can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself, Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
Oh, shit.
You mean Becky?
Oh, shit.
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat.
Got him.
That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of.
Nice.
He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
That you can, York. Well played, sir. Alright, now we got, old mate over here. Also a dark guy, clearly.
You're York, right?
Yes.
I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the Darts Bar, Swery 65. How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. Yeah, she always stood out, being pretty and all.
Quinn?
Just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You sure
right,
about
Richard.
that, Richard?
Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
But now, this guy's kind of lurking out here, so let's just approach with caution. Moonwalk with caution.
Good evening, Agent.
Brian the Insomniac.
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Brian. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Zing.
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna, her smile, so warm. Anna, blonde hair, so bright.
So this guy's clearly a nutcase. I don't think he's our nutcase, though.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
You probably should, Yorkie. Okay, I think that's everyone.
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
Okay. So quite the collection of oddballs and eccentrics. This guy. I like his style. I'm still sus on Jim, honestly. Sus on Jim. That's going to be all for today. Next time we will, I think, go and visit Becky, and I'm hoping that finally Greenvale will have opened up to us and actually go and have that, properly experience that open world part of the game. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon.